Hey guys, and welcome to another review, and today we're reviewing the Andromalius, and I just hope I'm pronouncing that properly. And the Andromalius is an NX epic, demonic epic, and there's a few weapons that are demonic epics, but you cannot even renew it in NA with renewals or super renewal kits. And you need a demonic weapon renewal kit, which they will probably release quite soon. So yeah, the Andromalius is a sniper rifle. It is a DSL1 version, and it is a demonic epic, and this weapon has 100 damage, 50 portability, 13 rate of fire, 98 accuracy, 57 recoil. It's a bolt action sniper rifle with 6 over 24 bullets in its magazine. This one, compared to the DSL1 Subsonic, the NX default, the DSL1 Subsonic has 100 damage as well, 45 portability, 11 rate of fire, 97 accuracy, 58 recoil. It's also bolt action, and this one features a smaller magazine with 5 over 20 bullets. Now let's go on to the recoil test. And for its recoil test, which is not really a recoil test since it's a bolt action sniper rifle, we're just going to test how accurate it is with no scoping. And as you can see, it's close quarter, which is for no scoping. As you can see, it is really accurate. This is not a pepper server, so it is actually really this accurate for no scoping. It's somewhat really close by the FRF2, which is also really good for no scoping, but the DSI-1 is mainly known for its no scoping ability. And if you look at this, just scoping in and shooting, yeah, I know I got killed there. Just scoping and shooting. This weapon is really accurate, and it will not miss after a few times, like the really old sniper rifles sometimes would do. So this weapon is really accurate. And now for the Andromalius, with 100 damage, this weapon's damage is herb fucking average to all the other bolt action sniper rifles, since bolt action sniper rifle is a one-hit kill sniper rifle with high damage. There are some, like the FRF2, which are genuinely known for tanking a bit more often, even though I bought the FRF2 permanent recently and I've not tanked once still. So yeah, the Andromalius does not tank at all. I've never seen it tank still. It has tanked on the tank vest once, but yeah, I mean, a heavy vest, well, it's a heavy vest, so yeah, it's 6 HP, which is quite obvious. So at 100 damage, this weapon's damage is plain average. There's nothing special about it, but it does not tank often, which is a good thing. 50 portability, well, 50 portability is actually really fucking high. The average for these portabilities is quite variable. It's about 40, so 40 is really low for sniper. It's not low for sniper rifles, but it is really low in general, which is not good for its rushing. 50 is a bit higher, which would go more into the rushing portabilities, which are more useful. So 50 portability is an increase for the average with 10 points, and that's a massive increase. So this weapon is actually quite useful to be rushing with if you're just going to play a sniper only, or you're just rushing wannabe with your sniper. You can just do that shit because it is highly portable. With 13 rate of fire, the rate of fire is actually lower than the average, because the average is 16. Now this does not really matter since it's a bolt action and you need to scope out and reload your weapon every time you shoot, and you need to scope in, you need to aim anyways. So the only thing that this makes it a bit worse in is just wannabe sniping in Jungle One-Man Army with the quick switching, because the quick switching does go a bit slower as well. The DSL1 is not known for being a really good quick switching, just a really overall used sniper rifle, which it actually is just a little bit as good than the TPG-1 and all those series. But yeah, the rate of fire does not really matter, even though it is 3 points lower. 3 points does not matter a lot normally, but for rate of fire, since it's this really small thing for sniper rifles, it does quite matter, the 3 points. So it's below the average, but it doesn't really make it really bad or really good. And with 98 accuracy, this weapon's accuracy is depending, because the FRF2, the TPG-1, the TPG-1 GP have 98 as well. The W82000 Tactical has 99. So there's a bit of vary, because the M107 is on 91. So the 98 is really good. And 98 is almost perfect like the M24, and the M24 is known for picking up headshots for people at peak and just being sad as fuck. So 98 accuracy is pretty much perfect. It doesn't really make you miss a bullet unless you miss it yourself, like I've done a few times in this video. But yeah, you can easily pick up people at long ranges, like Snow Valley, into the fog really, and just genuinely aim so perfect and you won't really miss a bullet at all. So 98 8 accuracy is nearly perfect, and it's absolutely outstanding, and it's really good and useful. And 57 recoil. 57 recoil is actually really low, because the average for these sniper rifles is on 65. So 57 is way lower. It's 8 points lower than the average for the recoil, because the average recoil is 65. And recoil still is not really important, since it's a bolt action sniper rifle. You shoot once, you scope out, you wait a bit, and you shoot again. So there's no real recoil unless you're no scoping, spamming a bit. So yeah, the recoil is really good, but it's not useful at all. And this concludes my review on the Andromalius. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned tomorrow, of course. See you guys later. Bye.